Okay, so we're going to finish up this X puzzle here using our factors from our list of 24. So what I need to find is I need to find a pair of factors from my list that are, when I add them together, they're going to get me somehow to a positive 2. Now, they don't have to stay the same sign as in the list here, so I could make one of these negative or I could make both of them negative. But if I look, the only pair that I have as an option that's going to get me anywhere close to 2 is the factor pairs of 4 and 6. Now, again, I have to think about the sign of my factor pairs because my product is negative, but when I add them together, my sum is positive. So that tells me that one of these two has to be negative. And in order for my sum to be positive, the smaller factor pair has to be the negative one. And again, we can double check our math. 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. 6 plus the negative 4, or you can think of it as 6 minus 4 is 2. Now, here is why we completed that X puzzle. Because these factors, 4 and negative 4 and 6, these are what's going to fill in our like term boxes. So in this bottom box, I'm going to have negative 4m. And in this top right box, I'm going to have a positive 6m, because when I combine these like pairs, I have to be able to create the positive 2m that I had in my trinomial. So now that I have all my boxes filled in, and I know that all of these terms will combine to make my trinomial, now I'm ready to figure out what my factors are. So using my multiplication skills, I'm going to think what times what would create the product m squared. And it's going to be m and m. Okay, now that I have one of my column terms filled in, now I can really think about multiplication to fill in this box right here. M times what is going to give me a product of negative 4m? Negative 4. And now that I know my row term, I can fill in my column term because, again, using my multiplication skills, what times m is going to give me the product 6m? Positive 6. And now I'm just going to double check my multiplication. Does the product negative 24 happen when I multiply 6 and negative 4? And the answer is yes. So now that I have all of my rows, GCFs for both rows and columns, now I'm going to write those as my factors. When I multiply m minus 4 and m plus 6 together, I get the trinomial m squared plus 2m minus 24.